Today, we are talking the time value of money. Is a dollar today worth more than a dollar tomorrow? Yes. Opportunity cost and inflation are your reasons why. Opportunity cost, the what you give up when you don't have the dollar today to spend, all those things make that dollar more valuable than when you have it tomorrow. The other reason is inflation. Your dollar might not buy as much tomorrow as it did today. Prices could increase. This is just a part of life. It's something that we accept in economics. Current inflation rate is 1.5%, which is good. The Federal Reserve is happy with that. But it does mean that prices are increasing by 1.5%. So your dollar won't buy as much tomorrow as it did today. And this is a good lesson to bring up. The recent Chris Davis baseball contract. He signed a massive contract, a 6-year deal with the Baltimore Orioles. He's getting paid $17 million a year for the 6 years he's playing. That part, while huge numbers, doesn't really fascinate me. As the economics teacher, I'm fascinated by the deferred payments for the next 15 years. He's getting $3.5 million for the next 10 years, and then $1.4 million for the 5 years following that, interest-free. So he's giving up he's loaning that money to the Baltimore Orioles, not getting it paid today, so he can't spend it, so there's opportunity cost, but with no interest. So he's going to have to lose value on that $42 million over 15 years to inflation. Plus, he's not gaining the interest that he could be if there was. In fact, with some quick math with a 1.5% inflation rate and a modest 4.3 rate of return on a mutual fund, which I'm sure he'd get better with $42 million in the bank, he's giving up roughly $8.9 million in interest. That does not take into account the devaluation of that $42 million over the 15 years. So I say all this to remind you that a dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow. And we can see this by the fact that banks charge you interest rates when you get a loan. Or you pay interest when you get a loan. You're taking their money so that you can spend it today. You're deferring those opportunity costs. For that, they're going to charge you. Banks are for-profit entities, so they want to gain a profit, and they do that by taking advantage of you wanting to spend the money right away. So some other things you probably need to know for this. When finding time value of money, you need to use real interest rates. Real interest rates is nominal minus inflation. If you ever see the pi symbol, we're not talking the pie you can eat, or 3.14, we're talking inflation. That's just a symbol we use in AP macro, so don't let that confuse you. So again, real interest rates, because you're talking time and loans, not nominal, is real or nominal minus inflation, so don't let that confuse you. The other thing about time value of money is what is money? Money is just any object that you can meet 3 basic standards: medium of exchange, store of value, unit of account. You can use it to trade things, you can use it to buy things, and it keeps its value over time. Our money, our currency in the United States, is not backed by gold. It's backed by faith in our government. It's called fiat money. It only has value because we believe it does. And so those are some of the big principles from this unit. So Chris Davis, you're giving up $8.9 million in interest. Peanuts compared to what you're getting paid to hit a ball, but I would take it.